We are Liverpool, tra la 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 la. We are Liverpool, tra la 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 la, could be heard all throughout Stamford Bridge as Liverpool outgunned, outmanned, and outperformed the Chelsea Rent Boys en route to a 2-1 win on the road. What a game it was. Frenetic pace early on, as you might expect, in the heated rivalry between Liverpool and Chelsea. And the opening goal came from the man who came back into the lineup at center back, Dejan Lovren. Had a brilliant side-footed effort off of an exact, precise cross from Philippe Coutinho. And really that was what got the ball rolling. But the story, the crown achievement, the jewel that Liverpool fans will be talking about for years and years to come was Jordan Henderson's worldy, unbelievably amazing golazo from way outside the penalty box. Just the way it went up and down, bending and swerving, absolutely impossible practically for Courtois to make a save. You need to see this goal. It is going to go down as one of the best in the season of the Premier League. So, the Reds got both their first half goals. And, Chelsea made things interesting for the majority of the second half once Diego Costa pulled one back off of an assist from Nemanja Matic. And, no clean sheet for the Reds. Overall, a very commanding performance from a very strong center-back partnership between Lovren and Joel Matip. Love the way Matip has been rock solid throughout his time at Anfield so far. But, he did go to ground needlessly on that goal, and Lovren got caught ball watching. Other than that, though, very solid performances from the two of them. That seems to be clearly the first choice center back pairing. Meanwhile, Nathaniel Klein matched Eden Hazard stride for stride, played very well at his position, as did James Milner, who seems to have stamped down that left back spot with his defensive reading of the game, his on-point crossing. Sorry, Alberto Moreno, but you might want to keep that seat on the bench nice and cozy because you might get stuck there. So, in terms of looking at history now and where these managers stand, Antonio Conte had tons of momentum when it comes to playing at home traditionally. He is, of course, still establishing Chelsea's identity, getting them to play the way he wants, but he had not lost a home match since January of 2013. 30 matches, that streak comes to a screeching halt. Meanwhile, Jurgen Klopp has enjoyed immense success against Chelsea. He has won 2 and drawn 1, going unbeaten against 3 different managers. So, really, Jurgen Klopp, the way he was snuggling, cuddling, embracing Matip, however you want to put it, he just loves the Cameroonian defender, and maybe he loves him even more because he announced earlier that he will not play for Cameroon in the African Nations Cup. He is committed to the cause at Liverpool, which is a beautiful thing to see. In terms of the unsung heroes, Adam Lallana's pressing is simply unreal. His relentlessness, his patience to really just read the game the way he does, and closing down attacks is just it's absolutely superb. If every player was as fit as Lallana on the Liverpool side, the Reds would be truly indestructible. And Gini Wijnaldum played the best game of his career by far to date. Bossed play in the middle of the park, got more involved in the attack. That's exactly what you want to see from the Dutchman, looking to really stamp his place in the lineup. Jurgen Klopp is clearly showing a lot of confidence in him as well. As Dejan Lovren would say after the game, the spirit of this team is very high, and you can clearly tell that. The one concern coming out of this is Daniel Sturridge's fitness. He was not upset to be taken off so early on before the 60th minute in the second half. That is, of course, because something had to have flared up. He went straight down to the tunnel, had some sort of issue, so Divock Origi came on, didn't really do too much other than, contribute his typical very strong hold-up play. Had that one opportunity against Courtois that you just couldn't believe didn't go in. An amazing save from Courtois. Be fair to him. Origi's header should have been a goal there. But 3 points are 3 points for the Reds. And, Coutinho played solid. Mane played well as too. And, they didn't really have the incredible performances that we've seen oftentimes from them, but they got the job done. Really just an all-around solid team win. Have to give credit to Simon Mignolet too. The way he punched out those balls that were sailing into the box, he did it with an efficacy that you're not used to seeing out of him. And I think that has to be because he knows that he is fighting for his job. His job is on the line like it has never been before since he's joined the Reds, and he is up for the challenge. So give him credit there as well. Now, the Reds heading into next week are going to have 2 matches. Perhaps it's time for some squad rotation as Liverpool will take on Derby in a cup match. And then, the true test to see whether or not this Reds team is ready to challenge for the title. I'm not ready quite yet to see if I should really call Liverpool title challengers, because obviously the Reds get up for the big games against the Tottenhams, the Arsenals, and the Chelseas. But what about the little guys? What about Burnley? And what about next week's foe, Hull City? The Tigers are off to a great start. They're a recently promoted side. If Liverpool can come out and have a brilliant performance against them just like they did today, I'm ready to call the Reds title challengers. But until then, Reds fans, we are the best football team in the world. Yes, we are. So I guess we are title challengers. So with that, I say, you'll never walk alone.